Okay, so this is my EDC bag that I carry pretty much on an everyday basis. If I leave the house, it pretty much goes with me. Some of the things I carry in it, so hopefully it'll zoom in, is I carry water, just unopened water. I carry vinegar. That's apple cider vinegar with Mother's. I have a video on that. I have acid reflux pretty bad, and if I was out and that flared up, I would be pretty much miserable. Thing of Tums, emergency blanket, duct tape, 2-foot aluminum foil, hand sanitizer, chapstick, fire starter, that's a ferro rod, waterproof matches, and a lighter. 2 or 3 little flashlights. That's a really thin blanket. I could probably carry a heavier blanket, but I guess I figured that if I'm on my way home, hopefully I'm not going to be stopping just maybe cat naps trying to get home, even if it takes a couple days, so I won't be just laid out 6, 7, 8 hours at a time. Something to keep my head warm, gloves. My mag from a 1911, I carry 4 of them, 2/8s and 2/7s. This is a bag, or not a bag, it's in a bag, but it's a 5x7 tarp. You can get them at Walmart. It's enough to keep the weather off of you. It's not a really thick, heavy tarp like you'd get like at a farm store or something like that, but it is enough to keep you dry in a downpour. So it stays in there, and it's really light to carry. A knife, of course. First aid kit. Little Gerber survival bag. There's a few little things in there, but you know, not enough to really get out and worry about. But 2 paracord bracelets, some protein bars, an MRE. I could field strip this and probably get 2 good meals out of it. Multi-tool. This little guy here is just an adjustable wrench, but it's also got knives and stuff on it. That is military grade pepper spray. Inside this wrapped up is these little bitty quarter-sized little towels that once they get wet, they expand probably twice the size of that bag, and they are tough. You could take a bath with one of them, wring it out, dry it, and use it again. I mean, they're pretty tough. This is just some of the things. My gun's not down here, obviously, but these are some of the things I carry. I'll switch some of this stuff out depending on where I'm going, how long I'll be gone. But for the most part, this stays in my bag all the time, and hopefully this will get me home. If it's a day, if it's a few hours or a few days, hopefully this will be enough. Yeah, there's a lot of things I could probably add to it, and there's probably a couple things I could even take away. But for the most part, this is what I'm going to need to try to get back home. And once I get home, of course, I have my big bag, and in my big bag, what most people call a b.o.b bag, it's a survival bag for myself, but I can pretty much stay out indefinite with it. But that's it. If you see some things, obviously there's a lot of things in here that you could probably say that I don't have, but I probably don't want, mainly for the weight, and I just feel it's unnecessary, you know. I don't have a water purifier. I do in my big bag. I can still purify water. I got 2-foot aluminum foil I can make into a cup and boil water if I have to. I can start the fire to boil water. I can boil water in these plastic jugs once they're full. You know, so yeah, I can boil water. I have shelter. I have blanket. I have food. Way to protect myself. Hopefully enough to stay warm, because you know I got a hat and gloves and a little bitty blanket and a tarp. But if I'm out, I'm gonna have. I don't leave the house when it's cold with just a hoodie on. I always make sure if I break down, I got enough I can walk miles and not freeze my butt off. So usually all that's taken care of. But hopefully it gives you some ideas. And if you see anything, leave a comment. You know, I'm always open to suggestions. Thank you.